The 2025 Mazda CX-90 in one of 6 trims. This is the Turbo S Premium trim. Let's go ahead and dive in here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Just don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. All right, stop wasting your time. I get it. So what about the CX-90 are things that you got to know? Well, you have 6 different trims. The bottom trim being the Select, the next one up Preferred, then you get the Sport, then you get the Plus, okay? So those are 4 trims, and those are the non-Turbo S trims. If you go Turbo S, you have the Premium, like this one in this video, and then you have the top of the line, the big horse in the barn, is the Premium Plus, okay? Now this CX-90, they all come standard with the 8-speed Skyactiv automatic transmission is what they call it. And on this Turbo S trim, you're pushing 340 and 369 pounds-feet of torque. But let's say you don't need so much oomph to your step. Well, you can get the non-Turbo S, which gives you about 280 horsepower, okay? So take a beautiful look, and let's talk some numbers on this exact CX-90. Well, MPG is 23 city, 28 highway, and a 25 combined with a 19.6 gallon gas tank size. Now, I have to say also, if you have the non-Turbo S, you get a smaller gas tank size at 18.5 gallons. Dimensions on the CX-90s, 202 inches in length, 78 inches in width, 68 inches in height, with a 122.8 inch wheelbase, 8 inches of ground clearance, and 5,000 pounds of max towing capacity, everyone. So the front end, what do you see on the Turbo S Premium? We have the LED projector headlights with the black housing. Beautiful look, I have to say, and luxurious yet classy on the CX-90s. Kind of gives me a European exterior vibe. Beautiful look on the headlights. Here, got some chrome trim. We left the hazards on with the daytime running lights, as you can tell. Dropping down, we get some cuts here with the active air vents, bumper sensors going across, high gloss black upper grille with 360 panoramic camera. Lower than that, got some more matte black lower grille, some chrome trim, and finishing that low side in the matte black plastic, okay? Now let's go over to the driver's side of the vehicle, dropping over to the wheel area. Now remember, different trims are gonna have different rims and tires, okay? Now this is a bicolor rim in the high gloss black interior with the machine surface silver, and they're running some Toyo tires, and these are the Toyo Open Country A50s, 275, 45, 21, and the suspension system is a shock spring strut suspension. Wheel well trim comes painted, beautiful look on that. Come over to the inline 6 3.3 liter. I have to say, I'm a fan of an inline 6 motor. They're just really well designed, okay? Now, I haven't heard any issues on this. People are gonna ask, what'd you hear about the reliability? So we've been doing these for 2 years now, okay? I haven't heard any problems so far with them. So I guess Mazda's bringing it up on the reliability, or they were pretty reliable as it was, okay? Side mirrors do come automatic foldable blind spot assist with the integrated blinker lighting, dual colors, and the 360 panoramic camera right under that mirror. Over to the driver door, we have the Smart Access keyless fob entry system. Rocker panel area, we got some chrome trim and Mazda engraved in that chrome trim over right in front of that rear tire. Got the nice big privacy glasses from the front over to the quarter panel with some chrome trim going around the top of those windows. Then we have the silver roof rails, and you can add different options. If you need more space, you can add cargo containers up top and whatnot. We have the gas lid button here, and then we come over to the rear end. Rear end up top, we got the spoiler, integrated brake light in the LED, privacy glass for that rear cargo area, wiper, some matte black plastic trims coming down the quarter panel area of that back glass. The tail lights in the LED, beautiful. The hazards in the yellow, we left those on. CX-90 all-wheel drive. It does come standard all-wheel drive, so all CX-90s, okay? We got the eSkyActiv G letting you know the tech and all that. Dropping down, bumper sensors going across, matte black plastic trim with some chrome, and under the vehicle itself, where is the exhaust tips, you might ask? One on each side, okay? Let's go ahead and open this cargo area. Self-opening tailgate. Cargo area, now that we're here, let's go ahead and shoot those numbers to you. 16 cubic feet of space with the second and third row seat up. If we drop the second and third row seat, we get a max capacity of 75 cubic feet of space. More than enough for the skis, the snowboards, the camping gear in the CX-90, I have to say. All right, that's what it looks like with the third row down. They are manual drop. On the right-hand side, what do we got? We have a 12-volt outlet. Under the mat itself, we got some more cargo capacity with the tire situation going on, and a little pocket there, okay? The spare tire, you might ask, is going to be under this plastic. Just like that, okay? It's a Yokohama spare tire. Nice. Now that we're done showing you guys the exterior, talking about some specs, and showing you guys the cargo, let's shoot over to the interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now inside the vehicle of the Turbo S Premium trim, everyone, and get a load of this beautiful Napa leather interior right off the bat. Wanted to mention that to you guys, that the top trims will come with the Napa leather, okay? Now starting with the passenger side, we have the Bose premium sound system, 12 speakers. That is because it is at a higher trim, and you do have the options of that in lower trims. It's just going to be an add-on. Nice silver trim going across with that wooden look inlay, as well as the switches and the handles. The seats themselves do come 8-way power adjustable with lumbar support, heated and ventilated seats because of the trim. In front, non-lockable glove compartment. Also Napa leather to wrap the front of that dashboard, which leads us over to the 12.3-inch infotainment screen. And this is what your home system is going to look like. It does have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto on the right. As you can see, also the navigation, I want to show you guys what that looks like. Beautiful look on that horizontal plane. And then if I want to show you also something else, is the 360 panoramic camera all around the car and bird's eye view like that on the right. Beautiful. You could also change the angle on that as well, okay? Now, I want to show you guys a little bit more like your setting system, in-vehicle displays, your sound settings, safety settings, and just kind of get you an idea of what it looks like when it's being controlled, okay? Dropping lower than that, we have the hazards button, engine start stop button, that's standard on all trims, and we come over to the dual climate control here with the hard buttons, okay? No touch sensitive screen, which I kind of like because I like the kind of straightforward press the button and don't fish around for touch sensitive like a lot of other vehicles have on the market now. You can sync your climates, and this is what it's going to look like when you turn on your fan. You can turn it off. Your defrosters, heated and ventilated seats, as well as a heated steering wheel. Okay, that is also because of the top trim. Dropping down, wireless charging pad right here next to the 12-volt outlet. Come over to the MI drive system, and you have 3 different modes, and you're going to see it on that 12.3-inch cluster: sport, normal, and off-road, and you get kind of a different theme when you're dropping them in different modes, okay? Now, continuing with the center console, the shift lever, which is kind of special. Why? Because you actually have to just shift right before you go ahead and shift to reverse, neutral, or drive, and then we can go back to the left. Hill descent control, that's your camera button, and your control unit here for that 12.3-inch infotainment screen with the hard buttons as well. Now, we go ahead and split both lids on the center console, some area for personal belongings, and USB-C plugins. In front of the driver, like I mentioned, the 12.3-inch infotainment screen. I showed you guys what it looks like when you're switching through your modes. You got your RPM gauge on the left, your heater gauge on the right, temperature gauge on the right, along with your fuel gauge, okay? Miles per hour is digital, and you can change the theme on that as shown. On the left-hand side of the steering wheel, controls for your media, your voice, your telephone, and going through your radio stations. On the right-hand side, you got your tech, like your lane assist control, the cruise control, and setting that and whatnot. Behind that, you have those paddle shifters for that 8-speed Skyactiv automatic transmission. Further behind those paddle shifters, a lever there with rain-sensing wipers on the higher trims for the windshield wipers. And on the left-hand side, we got the lighting system. The telescopic electric-controlled steering column is standard in the CX-90s. On the left-hand side of that steering column, we got some buttons going on, the sensor buttons, your TCS, like traction control, the iStop, as well as your memory seating, tailgate, and setting those, okay? Driver side, this is what it looks like. Same kind of like the passenger side, just more window switches to control all 4 windows. Your side mirrors do come automatic foldable. If I go ahead and press that button, your side mirrors do fold. All right, great for when parking in tight spaces. And some more cubby room down there as well, okay? Up top, We got a frameless auto dimmable rear view mirror. That's an added option with the garage door openers. Further up top, we got your lighting and the panoramic electric controlled sun visor with the sunroof tilt slide option, okay? Just like that, it goes all the way over to the second row seating. Now everyone, that we're done showing you the front, let's go ahead and show you the second and third row. Now the second row seats, captain chairs right off the bat, everyone. You get that standard in the top trim, and that's the Premium Plus, okay? But here on the Premium and lower trims, except the Select, you have the options of captain chairs or a bench, okay? In front of these captain chairs, we have pockets on the back of those front seats on each side. In between those two front seats, some air vents, USB-C plug-ins, heated seats. That is also because of the trim, as well as the tri-zone climate control, okay? Now, got the armrests and the perforated Napa leather. Ways to control this, all manual, okay? You got a lever here to move it front and back, a lever here for the backrest, and a lever here to bunny hop this seat forward, all right? Up top, we got that visor that comes all the way over to the backrest of the second seat, so the second row seat passengers are getting that same feel. You got your snap handle here with your light in the LED True Light, as well as an extra sun visor if the sun is bothering you. Now let's go ahead and bunny hop this seat forward and show you guys the back. So, sorry, before we head over to the back, I wanted to mention that second row seat legroom is completely there, as well as head clearance. I'm 6 feet 2 inches to put it into perspective for you guys. So tall people, we are good in the second row. Come over to the third row. Let's see, we're not gonna move this seat, and we're gonna keep it in the same position. And now a little bit more tight. So you're gonna get 3, 2, and 2, all right? So the CX-90 does come 7 or 8 passenger, depending on the variation of the second row seat. Up top, we got the reading light here. On the right-hand side, you have a USB-C plug-in. On the left-hand side, as well as cup holders. This is where your air vent is for your animals and your third row passengers, as well as your hook downs for those groceries. The third bench seat does not come perforated, okay? Still the Napa leather color. Beautiful, but not perforation. Now this MSRP sticker, here it goes right here. And the price on this MSRP is $52,950. So what do you guys think? Leave in the comment section below. Hopefully this video helped you guys out with the 2025 CX-90 in the Turbo S Premium trim. We appreciate you guys watching. Leave your comment, questions, concerns in the comment section below. Thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Appreciate you guys, and God bless.